Hey, what's up, y'all? It's about 3:45. I am outside of Bryan now, about 20 miles outside of Madisonville, so I'm heading back, and man, what a day. It was a blast. Went and had lunch at this really great burger joint called, like, Copy Bridge or something like that. I don't remember the name of it, but really good food. Very good food. Actually met Ross's wife, Stacy, and their two little boys, Sam and Jude. They're adorable and funny and all that stuff. The kids, that is. And so, just had a great lunch and really talked about, just briefly, about family and church and a lot of different stuff. Came back to the studio and actually talked production, and where we went through each of the tracks and just sort of said, what do we want to do here? What does this song need? So it was great. It was really great, and man, I'm so excited. I'm absolutely just giddy. I'm so ready. I may work all night getting some of this stuff together. So it's really exciting. The way it looks is, as soon as I throw Ross a couple of dates, I will head up there for a 2-day session where we'll track scratch acoustics, scratch vocals, and drums and bass. Drums and bass will be finals. So we'll get those takes and they'll be done. Ross and I just seemed to click. He had a lot of suggestions. Some of them were just really smart. Some of them I don't know about. I got to kind of think on them and just see what's up. When we were done, earlier in an email I had told Ross that I'd written 2 new songs, or that I was in the process of writing 2 new songs, and he told me to bring them if I thought that it would matter, and if I thought that would fit, and I didn't bring anything. And so he mentioned it. He said, "Hey, you didn't bring those songs," and I said, "Well, man, I just they're on the laptop and I just don't have them." And so I played them, and by golly, after hearing them, he nearly talked me into including them on this record, but they're just not ready yet. And but that was encouraging to see them already sort of sparking interest. And man, I wasn't even singing them. I'm just kind of humming through them. We picked 13 songs for the record, and so when I get to like a red light or stop and get a Coke or something, I'll tell you what we picked and why, and what our plans are. So anyway, just had a blast. I have a massive headache, and I don't know if that's just from stress or nerves or what. So but anyway, it was a blast. Studio's cool. There's gear everywhere. There's guitars and djembes and all kinds of stuff. There was a ukulele, which we plan on using a lot on the record. But anyway, so I'm headed home. Interesting point of fact, coming back from lunch, we're in Ross's car, my phone rings, and it's Kristen. And she tells me that she will give me $1 million if I will bring home one of these. This, my friends, is a Freebirds burrito that my wife had me buy and is going to eat 2 hours later. So it's going to be really interesting to see what transpires. So, alright, I'll tell you the songs in just a sec. Bye. I stopped at the Sonic in Madisonville. Because milkshakes make me happy. Here's the songs we picked. I Am Glad, Like the Sun, You Gave Sight, Let It Be, All the Freed, Glorify, My Lips Will Sing, A Line, Part of Your Story, Beautiful, Search and Know, The Cross of Christ, and yes, Chris, King of Mercy. Coming in, there were some that Ross felt real strongly about. He really liked I Am Glad. Let It Be, he really liked. A Line, Search and Know, Beautiful. Some of these he really dug. Couple that we put in that I kind of felt like need to be there, Like the Sun, All the Freed. Cross of Christ, we're kind of on the fence on that one, but if that's on it, it may be like a more simple version. And King of Mercy, man, I don't know how that's going to go. That still may not happen, but that's the plan. That's 13 songs, which I kind of want to do 10. But I feel like if we did these 13, man, we could really sort of close the book on this chapter of writing. Just listening back and talking about the tunes, man, I just felt so strongly that Let It Be, Beautiful, and Search and Know are really probably going to be the strongest on the record. And those are ones I don't do live. Not the situation just hadn't presented itself. So I feel like these songs may really do it for me. They may really sort of just give this record a freshness and just help it to be just new and exciting for me. And I think that folks will respond to them in the local church. So those are the songs. So we'll see what's up. We talked about musicians that we're going to use. That's still up in the air. We got to talk to them and do scheduling, but it looks like a pretty good lineup of musicians, very skilled musicians. So anyway, so those are the songs. So anyway, that's that.